Welcome to the best sports highlights. I'm Chris with a K. Today we're going to talk about the Knicks versus the Timberwolves. It's the first game of the 2019 NBA season game for them. This was a jaw-dropping game because it went into overtime. Kyrie's debut in Brooklyn, and boy did he have a great game. So if this is your first time to my channel, welcome and thank you for tuning into this video. But don't forget to like this video, comment on it, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you never miss out on the videos I drop. I would definitely appreciate it so much. So let's get right to it. So we look at the game. The final score was 127 to 126. The Timberwolves won. Karl Anthony Towns had himself a heck of a game. 36.7 of 11 from three-pointer. This year, there's so many games that happened last night. There's so many people that just came out the woodwork shooting threes like crazy. 7 of 11. That's something like a Curry-esque game right there. And 14 rebounds. Do you think he's going to repeat that type of performance with his three-point? Will he be a bona fide three-pointer shooter this year? Let me know in the comments below. It might be a once-in-a-while blue game. Wiggins had 21 and 8. Graham had 9.6 rebounds and 4 assists. But Kyrie flipping Irving, Mr. Uncle Drew himself, had 50 points. 7 of 14 from three-pointer, 8 rebounds. Now, I think he had 8 assists too, or 7 assists. So this man almost had a triple-double, 50 points in his debut. Tayshaun Prince, man, I'm glad he still plays, man. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists. And LeVert had 20 points and 5 rebounds. So this was an amazing game. It was at home for the Brooklyn Nets and stuff like that. And they went into overtime. Oh my gosh. And Kyrie had the last shot. It was like the perfect stage setup. He went to this dribble move, went behind the back and stuff like that. But what ended up making him I would say not get the shot off and make the shot, not make the shots, because when he did the dribble move behind the back, it was a spin move. He fell, got up and shot it, but he was kind of off balance and in a rush missed a shot. I think if he just had a clear jump shot, just a normal jump shot, if he just got the shot off regularly without the falling away, he would have definitely made it, because he's probably one of the most clutch shooters I've ever seen in my life. I still think the reason why LeBron James got the ring in Cleveland is because of him and that shot he made against Curry and Golden State. So let's look at the team stats we have here. The Timberwolves, they shot 42%. Knicks shot 47%. You see the Timberwolves made 13 of the 43 three-pointers they shot, leaving them at 30% shooting from three-point range. As the Nets, they made 15 of the 34 three-point shots they attempted, leaving them at a 44% three-pointer percentage. Let's see. The Timberwolves led, in free throws made at 78%. Ooh, that's an ugly free throw percentage for the Nets. 57%. That's horrible. Also, the Timberwolves led in rebounding, rebounding them offensively and defensively. Nets led in fouls. The Nets had more turnovers. Timberwolves had more points off of turnovers, just 1 point. The Timberwolves had more bench points. They tied in points in the paint. Nets led in fast break points. Second chance point goes to the Timberwolves, and Timberwolves had a lead as large as 18, while the Nets had a lead as large as 8 points. Well, let's see and break down why the Nets possibly lost. Well, why they lost, not possibly it happened, why they lost. Well, look at it. You look at Irving that had 50 points. The rest of the team had, let's see, LeVert had 20 points, Prince had 15, Harris had 14 from the bench. So Kyrie had an amazing night, but not so much the rest of the team. Kyrie had 58 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 assists and 2 rebounds away from a 50-point triple-double. Not bad. But when you look at the Timberwolves, their scoring was a little bit more spread out. You had Karl Anthony Towns with 36 points. 7-11, so 21 of the 36 points were from three-pointers. That's something unheard of. A great shooting percentage. That's something like Steph Curry-esque. I don't know what how to make up an adjective for Steph Curry name, but it was Steph Curry-like, basically. Teague, had an alright game. Wiggins had a decent game. Covington had an alright game. And the bench, as I said, they outscored the Nets bench. Napier, that's what team he's on. He's on the Timberwolves. I forgot about him. Like that guy. When he was on the Heat, then he left. Well, he got traded. But anyways, yeah, the Timberwolves had a more well-rounded game. The reason why they ultimately lost is just because of Kyrie just missed a shot. I think he would have nailed it, like I said, if he hadn't fell over on like the behind the back dribble move and stuff like that, lost his footing. If he just had decent footing, like a regular shoot off the dribble footing shot chance, I think he would have definitely drained it. If you score 50 points in a night, you're on fire in some way, some shape, some form. So yes, I want to definitely hear you guys' thoughts on it. Kyrie but making his debut in Nets was one of the best debuts I've ever seen on a player going to a new team ever. Almost a triple-double. He scored 50 points. If it wasn't for that lost footing, he would have nailed the shot and had a game winner as his first game as a Brooklyn Net, which would have made it something so monumental and whatnot. And, just even better. But, this team is still a team to be reckoned with, as the season goes on. The Timberwolves, I don't know so much because they're in the West where most of the threat in the NBA is this year. So let's see if they make it out of West, while Brooklyn has a more, let's say, easier path to possibly achieving the finals through the East, So if you definitely did enjoy this material, please make sure you like this video, you comment on it, and you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. So when I drop new content, you would definitely be the first one to know about it and be able to not miss out on the loop on all the sports I will be talking about here. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and you stay awesome until next time. Peace.